Now we'll see what is a molecule. A molecule in general a group of two or more atoms that are chemically bonded together. That is, they are tightly held together by an attractive force. Thus, we can say a molecule is the smallest particle of an element or compounds that are capable of an independent existence and also shows all the properties of that substance. Atoms of some same elements or different elements can join together to form the molecules. While atoms combine, the mass of a molecule is always less than that of the sum of the masses of atoms because some mass convert into the attractive force. As we know that mass can neither be created nor destroy. So like this one, this is the reason for why atoms when combined some masses can lose, and after losing the mass these masses convert into the force of attraction, thereby the atoms present in the molecules are held by a strong attractive forces. Now let us see molecules of elements. The molecule of an elements are constituted by the same type of atoms, are constituted by the same types of atoms. Molecules of elements like argon, helium are made up of only one types of atoms of that elements. But most of the non-metals are combined together to form the molecules. Means non-metal atoms are combined together to form the molecules. Say as an example, in case of oxygen, we have O2. That means two oxygen are combined. Like this one, in case of sulfur, we have S8. Like in case of ozone, three oxygens are combined. So the number of atoms constituting a molecule is known as here atomicity. Metals and some other elements such as carbon do not have a simple structures but consist of a very large and indefinite numbers of atoms bonded together. Now let us see some nonmetals along with their atomicity. Nonmetals like argon is of monoatomic, helium is of monoatomic, oxygen is of diatomic, hydrogen is of diatomic, nitrogen is of diatomic, and chlorine is of diatomic, phosphorus is of tetraatomic, whereas sulfur is of polyatomic. Poly means many atoms are there, then we call as a polyatomic. Whereas if four atoms are there, then we call as a tetraatomic. Like this one, atomicity will comes. Now let us see what is an ion second here. What is an ions? Composed of metal and a non-metal contain charged spaces. These spaces are called as ions. An ion is a particle that can be negative or positive charge. If a negative charge is developed, then it is called as an anion. If the positive charge is developed, then it is called as a cations. These anions are formed due to the gain of electrons, whereas cations are formed due to loss of electrons. Suppose in case of sodium chloride, sodium have atomic number 11, so in order to get 8 electrons in the outside, sodium lost 1 electron, so sodium carry a positive charge. Whereas in case of chlorine, chlorine has atomic number 17, so when we write electronic configuration 287, so in order to get 8 electrons in the outermost, chlorine require one electron. So chlorine have taken one electron from the sodium. Thus chlorine carry negative charge. So here Na carry positive charge. So Na is a cation and chlorine carry negative charge. So chlorine is a anions. Like this one, in a salt we have one cation and one anion. A group of atoms carrying a charge is known as a polyatomic ions. Suppose we have sulfate. In case of sulfate, SO4 minus. So sulfur is there, oxygen is there carrying a charge. So sulfate is of polyatomic ions. Like this one we have. So now let us see how to write a chemical formula. In order to write the chemical formula of a compound, the symbols of the elements should be used. So a chemical formula of a compound is a symbolic representation of its composition. So the shortest notation or the symbolic representation of the compositions of that particular chemicals is called as a chemical formula. So chemical formula of different compounds can be written easily. Now to write the chemical formula, we need to understand what is the valency first. The combining power or capacity of an element is known as valency. Valency can be used to find out how the atoms of an element are combined with the atoms of the another element to form the chemical compound. The valency of the atoms of an element can be taught as a hand or arms of the arms. So we can say it where valency is nothing, arms of the atoms. So if some elements can show different valencies, and these different valencies are called as a variable valency. Such as copper shows two valency, that is 2 and 3. 2 is called as a cuprous and 3 is called as a cupric. So 2 and 3 is of variable valencies of copper. So in case of lower valency, while writing the name, we need to add OUS as a suffix, whereas in case of higher valency, we need to add IC is the suffix. So like this one we can write the name of the element. Now let us see. There are some ions such as sodium means Na plus, potassium means Ka plus, silver means Ag plus, and copper 1 means copper having valency 1 is Cu plus. Now magnesium Mg2 plus, calcium Ca2 plus, zinc Zn2 plus, iron valency 2 that is Fe2 plus, copper valency 2 Cu2 plus, aluminum valency 3 Al3 plus, and iron having valency 3, that is ferric, we call this one as a ferric, that is Fe3 plus. Like this one, in case of non-metal, we have hydrogen means Is plus, hydride means Is minus, chloride means Cl minus, bromide means Br minus, iodide means I minus, oxide means O2 minus, sulfide means S2 minus, nitride means N3 plus. Here in case of ammonia, NH4 plus, and then hydroxide means OS minus, NO3 minus is called nitrate, and hydrogen carbonyl means ICO3 minus, and carbonyl means CO3 2 minus, sulfide means SO3 2 minus, and sulfate means SO4 2 minus, phosphate means PO4 3 minus. So in case of ions, the charge carried by the species is called as a valency. So you can say that the valency of sodium is plus 1 and the valency of potassium is plus 1, like this one. In case of iron, that is ferrous is 2 plus, ferric is 3 plus. Like this, in case of copper, cuprous is 2 plus, cupric is 3 plus. Now let us see some rules for writing a chemical formula. Number 1, the balances or charge on the ions must be balanced first. Number 2, when the compound consists of a metal and non-metal, the name or symbol of the metal is written first. Whereas in case of non-metal and metal, then non-metals are written on the right side and metals are written on the left side. In compound formed by polyatomic ions, the ions is enclosed in a bracket before writing the numbers to indicate the ratios. So these are the rules to write the chemical formula. The simplest compounds which are made up of two different elements are called as a binary compounds. The valency of some ions are shown along with the formula. Now let us see the formula of hydrogen chloride. First we need to write the symbol. Symbol of hydrogen is I, symbol of chloride is Cl. Valency of hydrogen is 1, chloride is 1. So interchange the valency, then you will get ICl. Like this one for hydrogen sulfide, we have the hydrogen symbol Is and sulfide symbol S. Valency of hydrogen is 1, sulfide is 2. Interchange the valency, then you will get Is2S. Is2S is the formula of the hydrogen sulfide. Another example, let us see it. Ammonium sulfate. The formula of ammonium is NH4 and formula of sulfate is SO4. Valency, that is the charge, is +1 in case of ammonia, in case of sulfide -2. So we need to balance the valency by interchanging it. We will get NH4 2 times SO4. So NH4 is a polyatomic ion, so we need to put a bracket here. So the actual formula of ammonium sulfate becomes NH4 2 times SO4 minus. Now let us see your textual equation. Write down the formula of sodium oxide. Sodium Na oxide means O. Valency, sodium is 1, oxide is 2. So your formula is by changing the valency, we get it Na2O. That is the sodium oxide. Like this one, Al means aluminum, chloride means Cl, aluminum have +3 and chloride have 1. So interchange the valency, AlCl3 is the formula of aluminum chloride. Like this one, sodium sulfide. Sodium Na, sulfide S. For the sulfide, we have -2. So valency of sodium is +1. So interchange Na2S is the valence, is the symbol of your sodium sulfide. Like this one, magnesium hydroxide, MgOH2. As Mg valency +2, hydroxide have -1. Interchange the valency, you will get it MgOH 2 times. You need to put a bracket in case of OH because OH is a polyatomic ions. Next, write down the name of the compound represented by the following formula. That is aluminum sulfate. The first one is aluminum sulfate. Second one is calcium chloride. Third one is potassium sulfate. Fourth one is potassium nitrate. Fifth one is calcium carbonate. What is meant by the term chemical formula? As we have already discussed that chemical formula is the smallest notation or representation of a chemical that we call as a chemical formula. How many atoms are present in H2S molecules? So in H2S 2 + 1 we have 3. In case of phosphate we have 5. As P have 1, O have 4. So we have 5 atoms.